What is going on, guys? My name's Tefty. Welcome to your weekly Destiny reset video. It is the second week of the Dawning update for the winter, which hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. I've personally been enjoying it. I've been doing SRL racing. We had the Streamer Racing League recently that I was a part of. That was a lot of fun. Congrats again to Chad Lannis for taking the championship. Guy's a beast at racing, seriously. I've been streaming a lot of racing lately, and it's been, like I said, it's been fun. The rewards have been great as well. You get tons of light level relevant rewards, from armor pieces to weapons and all that. So if you've been struggling at all to get past the 400 level, or I mean, reach to the 400 light level in general, SRL has been a great place where you can actually go and achieve that stuff. So, like I said, SRL, it might not be your thing, but the rewards are there, and it's relatively quick. I mean, you're looking at like 4 to 5 minute matches with a high chance of getting legendaries. So I think it's worth it, guys. Seriously. Let's kick things off looking at the artifacts this week. First things first, Memory of Fellwinter. Lose your super, but gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and small boosts to all stats. Actually considerable boosts. Orbs grant melee and grenade energy. This is the famed artifact that you completely throw away your super. You no longer have a super, but you get double grenade, double melee, double wombo for you Night Stalkers out there. It's an interesting artifact that changes playstyles and offers some unique builds that that only this artifact could possibly make happen. This particular role for this week is let me see here. Sorry, guys. It's a considerable high roll for this week. So obviously discipline and strength again, which is good because you don't have intellect that's usable at all. So that's what it needs to be. Memory of Scory this week. When your super is full, nearby allies supers recharge faster. This is the artifact that is making a lot of people frustrated in the Trials of Osiris game mode. If you're not aware, a lot of teams have been equipping Memory of Scory. Somebody gets a super, they camp in their spawn and then charge supers. If you're going up against a bunch of Stormcallers, that can actually make a big difference right there. This particular roll this week is a 83% roll for just pure discipline. I mean, you'd probably want intellect on this. So if you already have a memory score, this roll is kind of meh. Again, 83%, and it's only discipline. Then Memory of Peyrune, enemy guardians. Oh, I actually need this one for my hunter. Nice. Enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. So when you scope in, or actually just in general, you'll see either a red highlight around enemies, or guardians will have their supers kind of highlighted for you, a little bit easier to read. This particular roll this week is 88%. So you have intellect and strength. It's nice to see an intellect roll in here. But again, it's 88%. So not that great of rolls this week. Nothing that's in that 95 plus percentile. Obviously, Memory of Fellwinter already has natural boost to the discipline and strength, and it is discipline and strength, thank goodness. So if you've been looking for this is actually worth picking up. These two are not that great of rolls, but if you don't have Scory yet, it's great for gaining all that super energy back in Trials of Osiris if you want to be that team that sits in the back and stokes up on that super energy. Not judging if you are that team. It's all good. If that's what you got to do, no worries. You know? The lighthouse is the lighthouse. Trials of Osiris is Trials of Osiris, as we all know. No worries whatsoever. Let's have a look at the bounties for Shiro this week. Crushing Blows. Use the Iron Battle axe or powerful enemy weapons to decimate hostile threats. Just pick up the axe, go to town on the enemies. You'll get this bounty done in no time whatsoever. Stay down, defeat Fallen. Another really easy bounty. Just go into the Plaguelands or Archon's Forge. Defeat those Fallen, get this done in no time. And then Archon's Forge Captains. Complete Captain encounters in the Archon's Forge. Again, if you have tier 1, 2, or 3 offerings, 1 will count as 1, 2 will count as 2, and 3 will count as all 4. So if you have a tier 4 offering, it will get it done, or perfected offering, I should say. It'll get it done immediately. And then same thing for Archon's Forge Vandals. Complete Vandal encounters in the Archon's Forge. Same type of scenario. This is all really easy to do in Archon's Forge this week. A Mantle of Galleon has a pretty good roll, 33 and 34. It's not 35 in any of this, but it's not too bad. And then Silimar's Iron Sash, that's a pretty weak roll. Yeah, pretty weak roll on that. And then Fellwinter's Iron Bond, another weak roll as well. The only one that has intellect is Mantle of Galleon, and it's got strength. So I'd say for the class items this week from Shiro, probably avoid these. Yeah, I would avoid them. I would say so, indeed. Let's go take a look at the strikes this week. The Nightfall. Vanguard Nightfall this week is Sepix Perfected. It is the redone Rise of Iron strike that brought back Sepix. I personally like it. I think it's a great strike. Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air. That's 2 times the damage, I believe. 2 times damage when you jump up and land shots with either rockets, primary damage, any of that stuff. It does twice as much damage. Match game. Enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. This, it's actually pretty severe too. So if you are shooting, let's say, a wizard, and they have a solar shield on them, and you shoot them with a void rocket launcher, there is a good possibility that the shield is not going to get reduced, actually. It's going to take a lot more focused energy. But if you do hit them with a like a solar weapon, let's say you hit them with the Gallahorn, their shield is going to melt really fast. So match game can be annoying at times, but it's as long as you're rotating between solar, void, and arc. And I think in this strike, there is going to be all those shields. I think so, yeah. As long as you're rotating between all those, you'll have no time. You just have to make sure you manage which type of element you're matching to those enemies. Small arms primary weapon damage is favored. So what happens with this is your primary weapons are getting a burn or a damage buff. At the same time, your special and your heavy are getting a debuff because of small arms. Small arms effective makes those special and heavy weapons do less damage. Outbreak Prime is probably going to be really good for this strike, especially because it does extra damage already with the Siva clusters type of stuff. So I would recommend that. Also fallen damage as well. There's a lot of fallen in this strike, so Outbreak Prime is going to do a lot of work. Berserk, minions of the darkness won't flinch even after massive damage. Again, if you snipe, let's say an elite or a yellow bar, I should say, they're not going to like take any damage from that. Or I mean, they're going to take damage obviously, but they're not going to take any flinching, so you're not going to be able to stagger them. You'll just have to keep on doing focused damage. And then epic, per usual for the Nightfall. Moving on to the Vanguard strikes. This week we've got Chaff. I was calling it Chafe earlier, and it was really a joke for you guys, but a lot of you guys didn't pick it up as a joke. It's Chaff. Player radar is disabled. You do not see any radar whatsoever, even with perks that enable radar. Brawler, Guardian melee damage is greatly increased, which is always a lot of fun. And then Void Burn as well. This is interesting. Void Burn damage from any source is greatly increased. The Omnigul Strike. When the ogres get dropped into that room, this could suck pretty heavily. So watch out for that if you're going to grind some strikes this week. When you play Omnigul, that could get interesting right there. Yeah. But also a Brawler on here, you're looking at some interesting possibilities. Also, the new the Void Lord, the Nova Mortis, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, the Nova Mortis exotic, which you can easily get now, could be a fun item to use in the Rogue strikes this week. Maybe give that a shot. Let's take a look at the Crucible playlist. This week we got Mayhem Clash. Yeah, Mayhem Clash. If you're looking for, Holtz was saying this, if you're looking for getting footage for heavy weapons, Mayhem, any variety of Mayhem is always best, and Mayhem Clash does pretty decent on that. And then also we got doubles this week. So yeah, that's what's happening with the Crucible playlist. Let's jump into the tower and have a look at the vendors. All right, Shaxx this week has probably Clash. Yep, Clash type. Exercise your skills in the Clash type. Complete 7 matches. Do primary kills, assisted kills, and ability kills. You'll get it done in no time. You could always do Mayhem Clash. Get that done. Get a sick reward. Speaking of rewards, we now have new bounties to look at. Zavala has weekly bounties for those strikes. For those that do not know or didn't play last week, there's some new stuff for you guys to collect. Strike Elite Strike Elite earn gold tier, silver tier, and bronze tier achieved medals. Basically play 3 strikes and achieve gold on each one. Think you'll get that done easily. Sunrise, it is the Nightfall Bounty. Complete it before, I think, 30 minutes. I don't know if it changes per strike, the timer. Probably not, so I think you have 30 minutes. And this is the strike, or the bounty, that you have the possibility of getting the Icebreaker, the new exotic redone. I mean, it's old exotic, but brought forward into current year status. You can get it from this bounty as a Pretty low chance, but it is a possibility. Also, you get 10,000 experience. It's pretty high, actually. And then cleanup, get 150 enemy kills with your fire team during a Siva Crisis Strike to earn brutal efficiency medals. So 3 of those medals gets it done for you. You will be good to go. This week for material exchange, we've got Aerosmorn is taking Worm Spore. Future War Cult is taking Spirit Bloom, and Dead Orbit is Dead Orbit's taking Worm Spore, and also New Monarchy is taking Worm Spore. Interesting. This is the first time. I think it's the first time Dead Orbit and New Monarchy taking Worm Spore. I could be wrong. You guys feel free to correct me in the comments. But typically it's other planetary material, so that's interesting. Also, if you do not know, you can now buy Worm Spore from the Vanguard Quartermaster, where you can buy the other planetary materials. You can exchange legendary marks for Worm Spore. That was a change that happened with the Dawning update, which is fantastic. Definitely good stuff right there. Class items that you can get this week from the speaker. Cloudwalker Tribute. The roll is pretty meh. I would avoid that. Quantum Phoenix Blue has a decent roll, 35 on strength. It is not intellect though, discipline and strength. Thaler's Golden Maul has a good roll as well for the Titan mark. Year 1993 has a sub roll. I wouldn't, the roll's kind of meh. The 5 Lives of Albios is a bad roll as well. And then Seal of the Twin Eagle has it's a moderate roll. It's 33. So that's what the speakers got this week. Yeah, I think that's what's going on with the tower. I think we should drop into the reef. Before we jump into the reef, I do want to mention that the challenge mode this week is Axis for Wrath of the Machine. Be prepared for that. And then for Oryx, challenge mode this week is Oryx himself. So King's Fall, you're looking at Oryx if you're going to do that challenge for you guys running King's Fall still. Visiting Petra. She's got new bounties, guys. With the Dawning, they brought new bounties that you can rank up a lot easier. I think you can get 1 rank per week now. Is that what it is? I could be wrong. Also, I'm not sure if these are weekly or daily. Maybe you guys can correct me in the comments because I actually haven't done these bounties yet. So, but kick things off, Greyrus Venus Fire Team recommended kill Greyrus Baroness. And then we've got kill 12 consumed or name Fallen, Hive, Cabal, or Vex on Mars. Pretty easy to do right there. And then kill 100 taken. So those are pretty similar from before. And then we've got generate 15 Orbs of Light in any strike playlist. Easily pick that up for some quick Queen's rep. And then open the Queen's treasure chest in level 41 of Prison Elders. That one's a little bit of a commitment because not a lot of people are doing level 41 anymore. And then kill 30 taken with precision shots on there. So like I said, I'm not sure if these are daily and then these are weekly or if everything is daily now. You guys let me know in the comments on that one. Then Verax House Judgment has got, heavy ammo. Yes, got heavy ammo. Sweet. This week he's got generate Orbs of Light in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. Kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of Elders as well. And then use arc abilities in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. So just generate Orbs of Light, kill enemies, and use your arc abilities for any of your classes, and you're good to go, guys. Easy peasy, simple. Let's have a final look at Challenge Elders, and that's going to wrap up the video. All right, so Challenge Elders this week. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. That one, you may notice it. Probably not, actually. Super kill bonus. Super kills give you more points in the challenge. And then Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Spam those grenades. Spam them, spam them, spam them. That is it for the reset video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, listening, hanging out. If you were there for the streams, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Hit the follow button, not the follow button, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Sub to the channel if you want more content. I post a lot of Destiny related stuff and also stream archives on the channel. And I will see you guys for another video. Thank you very much. Follow me on twitter.com/Teft if you want to know when I go live on twitch.tv/TeftyTeft. Later, guys. Deuces.